Okay, it's Thursday and it's time to stream. Today I'm going to be trying out. What am I trying out? I'm trying a new tag, first of all, just chatting, because really that's what I do. I do play games, but no squads available, huh? But is there anybody on this? Am I the first one in the server? Am I alone? Anyway, I'm so distracted. I I switch around a lot when I'm playing. And I was discussing um, with Should last night, my very favorite viewer, um, about the tag system. Yeah, it helps me to find you and all that, but I switch, and it's kind of a pain to switch back and forth, you know? So I thought this time I'll try to put just chatting. Because really it's not like a top one whatever game, and people are going to be watching me plays. I hope the entertainment comes actually watching how bad I'm doing more than anything else. But, and of course, talking about lore, right? Whether it's comic book lore or history or what have you, whatever it is you'll want to talk about. So we're going to try just chatting and see how that goes. The server was supposed to have had like 68 people on it, but it doesn't. It only has two. So let's, I guess, swap to a server. But I'm playing Battlefield 1 today because it was like my favorite game for years. I played the heck out of it. Then I was telling the story last time that my PS4 died, and for less than the price of about the same price as PS5, maybe a little tiny bit more, I just built a computer, and I've been playing it since then. I think it's money better spent. Okay, let's try to find a server. Return to the main menu. Yeah, when I started playing on the PC, for unlike for like the newer Battlefield games, the okay, you see how it says that it has a bunch of players on it? It didn't. So what's up with that? Anyway, there's unlike the newer Battlefield games, there's no like cross progression. So I lost all my medals and all the weapons I had unloaded, unlocked, and all that. So bad times. But you know what? We'll just earn it again. I've been in a super like World War One. Okay, see, same thing that happened again. No squad. Is it just putting me in here until I find I don't remember this. Is it just putting me in here until I find a what? Until there's room in a squad? Let's try a different server. I think I clicked on the same one again because it's got a map I like. But yeah, let's try a different one. Yeah, I used to be the bomb at being a tank pilot. Okay, let's see if we can do a different one. Amen. Amen. How do you say this? It's French. Amens? Probably not Amens. All right, let's try this. Okay, loading game. Here it goes. If this doesn't work, we'll switch games. I've been on a big World War One kick. I've watched a bunch of World War One movies. I've always loved World War One. The better, in my opinion, I prefer to. It's more interesting to me than World War Two. And World War Two is like so overdone, especially if you grew up in the '90s with History Channel. You know, that's all they talked about. Okay, this squad. Okay, I'd rather join a squad with some people in it. They need a medic. Can we? Okay, pick the squad. Can we go? Okay, I'm in it. Okay, jeez. Oh, run has to start. Okay, 15 on 15, but there'll be people joining. It's weird that, I guess because it just started, that everybody hasn't like quite loaded in yet. Okay, I'm gonna try and be a medic. Medic 1/2. Bandage pouch. No, I prefer the medic crate. Yeah. I got my club. Okay, deploy. I don't even remember like what were the good weapons.
We have taken objective Edward.
We're going with what we got. We'll try to unlock some stuff as we go. Or if somebody suggests me a better weapon to use, I'm gonna ask the squad.
We have taken objective Duff.
Am I not in a freaking squad? Squads? Did I not join the squad? Okay, now let's go. Do we have orders? Now I'm gonna ask for orders.
Befehle, Feldwebel!
I mean, it's points, so you just not get it if you don't bother with the orders. It's a beautiful forest. Too bad we were killing each other in it. I always thought it was kind of unfair
Hier, erste Hilfe.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that was me who put it down. I'm thinking myself. Oh, shit. Rocket gun to the face. Well, life is cheap. What can I tell you? That's why it was the most brutal war. Oh, took me out with a Russian sniper. Okay, can we come back? Now I know where he is, at least. I'm going to see if this medic will bring me home. No, he won't. Okay. That's okay. Under fire.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Mal sehen, was jetzt für eine
Grenade up there. I
Rauchgranate
think
sagen.
that's where they were last time. You guys can all be at awe of my incredible marksmanship.
Flame Trooper kit is
Erste
available.
Hilfe, greif zu!
Has anybody taken it? I don't even know. When they say that, I still don't know how to, like, what to do. Oh, shit. Playing too many games, and so then I get the controls. You know, I hit the crouch and the GoPro button for like 3 different games just now, and none of them were the right one. It's Z for this game. Okay, well, we'll just try to redeploy it. It's growing pains, right? This you live, you learn, and you get lost. All right, at least I know the sprint button. I will request.
Wir müssen dieses Ziel verteidigen.
Wait, oh, I'm the leader. Hold on. See. Well, actually, we're losing. Reinforce lead. That was absolutely the right call. Okay, I do. Even though it's not like one of the ones you unlock, it's like a standard one. I love the 1911, like in real life and in the game. I'm a big fan of that.
We have taken objective Butter.
And in this game, not only do they have tanks, but they have cavalry. Which is pretty hell to be crouched. Okay. There's gotta be enemy around, right? Okay, I guess not. Alright, we've done it. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, we're pushing them back pretty good. So let's call for a sea defense because I see that they're lined
Wir
up
müssen
on
dieses
sea.
Ziel jeden Preis halten.
Take it out. Yeah, this game you want cavalry, and that's just cool. You want cavalry. Especially like horse archers, right? I don't know what it was about the people from like the steppes in like sort of Central Asia area of. Okay, he's just firing out there.
Hitting on raft. I'm getting pissed off.
The pistol with the. I could have sworn I saw somebody over there. With the crossbow, the grenade crossbow is what I meant to say.
We have lost objective butter.
Better. Okay, just standing here is not the move. See, I knew they were coming for. They were lined up on C, they hadn't taken it. They will be soon.
Hier, erste Hilfe.
Hit us with something big. This would be a good place for it to come. I think I'm too deep. Oh no. Heard the snap of a rifle twice. Did this respawn the guy? No, only if he were still here. I think he gave up on the save. Alright, see, if it's been too long since I've seen somebody, then I start getting worried. Then I start thinking to myself, am I gonna get ambushed? Oh, there's the flame trooper there. What a rabbit. I do like throwing fire on people. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, this other guy's got it first? He did. Ah, he saw it at the same time as I did. Alright, flame trooper, I'll back you up then. You'll need a good medic with you if you're going to be throwing the flame at peoples.
Mir die Wunde mal ansehen.
Oh, shit. Who the heck? Ah, just saw him too late. His camouflage was too good. What is the... What is the... I'm trying to remember the old weapon I used to use. Anyway, okay, E is being taken. Let's go E. Can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, so yeah, the steep people, right? The horse people. It's always crazy to me how like, so they all come from like this same. Oh shit! I can't.
Lost objective Edward.
Just the
Braucht
grenade.
Granate raus. Ich flick dich zusammen.
Oh, we both medics? Oh, okay, good.
Damit kommst du auf die Beine.
There's somebody. Oh, a shotgun. Well, that explains it. So, like, they all come from around the same area, and in every, like, age of history until recently, they've been a total terror, and nobody can do anything to them. Nobody can do anything about them. Like, they're always a big threat to the whatever empire it is, right? And so when you're talking about, like, the reason why they're such a threat is because they're horse archers. And horse archers, that's the like cheatingest unit. Like that's like the most broken unit. Actually, I should order. Oh, died. Okay, I hit the jump button and in Helldivers that is the dive button in my defense. Horse archers, yeah, nobody can do anything about it. It's wild. It's the most unfair military unit ever invented. And we're talking about like, you know, composite bows. We're talking about these mofos. I wonder how stacked up they are. Let's reload. Just being able to hit and run and not engaging, like mobility to the max, to the point where really you can't do anything about it. And it frustrates. I feel like you're sneaking up on me. It just nobody can do anything about it. Like archery and mobility combined, too strong of a combination. And like, no, there they are. Oh, they didn't like that.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon! Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen? Hier, Erste Hilfe!
Ooh, took me out. With a shotgun. Well, that'll do it. Yeah, and it's not like, okay, yeah, mobility, of course, is a powerful tactic. But this is like their doctrine, right? Moving all the time. Western armies. Oh, you son of a mother. Damn that. I need that shotgun. That's my new goal now, is to get me one of them shotguns. Western armies never could figure out what to do about it. Okay, I'm going to... We're going to keep going after E. Where they're losing B, we're just going to make them split their attention. And I think that E is going to be... Oh, okay. Alright, let me stay by my own.
We have lost objective
Meine
Bravo.
Wunden müssen versorgt werden!
Wow, you were just missed every shot? Died while trying to... Don't they see that I'm a medic? I'm not supposed to be shot. So imagine like ancient times, right? The ancient empires. Yeah, he res me just so I could die. Well, at least he tried to res me. Well, really, what I should be talking about is first is where am I talking about, right? Like, does everybody know what I mean when I'm talking about like where the steeps are and like what is, what we mean? We're talking about like Mongolia and that area. That's where they all come from, right? It's okay. We're finally taking back E, just like I want. So there's like not big forest there. There's no mountains really. They don't have like. They don't really have fortifications. Did we get some spotters? Alright, let's give the order.
Erobert das Ziel! Hier! Erste Hilfe für dich!
Next to the peas and carrots. So like they they don't build castles out there really, and like everything is movement, right? They've got a herd-based economy. Okay, let's get down. Okay, let's get down. And so, oh, he caught me in the off angle. I didn't see him. Somebody's coming for me. Are they gonna live? Let's just fire wildly. Okay, herd animals, right? They ride the horses, they drink the horses' milk, they eat the horses. other animals that you can herd and take with you. That's how they roll. Jumped in on my spawn, did I? Let's. Map here. I'm gonna give the order to hold B.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
Let's throw our. Let's get our.
Hier, Mann,
Oh,
Erste
God
Hilfe!
damn it. I keep thinking that what I mean to do.
Erste Hilfe!
is- Yeah.
Ich hoffe, das Zeug nützt was.
Not. I wanted to get it ready. Anything? Oh, they've already got it. Yeah, okay, they've already got a beat on me. Oh, there's a sniper.
Feindliches Entgegen da drüben! Ich hab hier einen
Okay, that
Sanitäter!
was assist. Hey, good job. I actually got somebody.
Da! Feindliches Maschinengewehr!
So yeah, they live in like yurts, right? They live in tents that they can easily take down and keep them warm. They they fight and then they move. They come out of nowhere and then they go to nowhere. It's not like they got a castle that you can go and try to siege.
Das Ziel dort!
So, what can you do against this, right? So like ancient times, we're talking about like, you know, ancient Egypt, Medes, Assyria, this kind of time, or before, where horses are like a mysterious thing. I got an AT rocket to the face. But
We have taken
we did the
objective
objective.
Charlie.
But they're coming from behind us? It's quite a flank they did, and they're ahead of us in points. Yeah, they're definitely in between. I'm gonna stay with the squad though. Yeah, we should be.
Erste Hilfe! Jetzt schon! Erobert das verdammte Ziel!
You're like far. Yeah, buddy. Let's fire into the space. Maybe a bullet will find. So, okay. That way.
Objective apples.
I feel like there's just like it would have been. That's how this game is so good. It's very immersive. So, how do you ride a horse, right? And how does horse riding get invented? Like, who sees this big animal and says to themselves,
We are losing objective
I'm
apples.
gonna ride. I'm gonna ride.
Das Ziel verteidigen!
Let's push him. Which way is it? So, yeah, who even thinks of that? And so, like, early horsemen, this is before, like, saddles were invented. Early horsemen would ride well, let's talk about early, early horsemen. To know, even today, taking care of horses.
Vorsicht jetzt!
It's
Sturmsoldat!
not
We have
easy.
lost objective
You gotta
Echo.
know how to, what to feed them.
Da drüben ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat!
You gotta know, like, how to take care of your feet.
Soldat, seid vorsichtig!
You gotta know, like, the various kinds of medicine that they need. Make sure they don't get bloated. Oh, he's just running out? Oh, okay.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu, Mann!
It's like, you have to really be an expert on this, you know, in all those retreats.
Ein Speer!
I can't believe I got it. No, this rifle's not that bad.
Ich brauche dringend Munition.
Taking objective apples.
Waiting to take it to That's nice. Sure. Crunch.
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe.
Okay, I need to... I need to switch my controls. They got me for that. So that I can swap to my fourth thing, my fourth item with my mouse forward button, but it won't let me. So I'm distracted by the chat. Is he sus? He is sweet. Okay, I don't know what the heck they're talking about, but I'm glad that he's sweet and not sus.
We are losing objective Edward.
Losing Edward. Didn't even see him. This is a blur, and he shot me. So yeah, like, how do you take care of these animals? Forget about, like, okay, let's try to ride it. Like, that's another thing. First, they have to conceive of, like, let's jump on the back of this creature and have it take us around. Then they have to think, okay, well, how do we take care of them, breed them, all that? You know, it's not easy. Then to create horse archery, right? The early way of doing it was, you know, there's like pre-saddles, right? They would have some kind of like reins for the horse, but the way it would go is that you would need two people, one to hold the reins and one to shoot the bow. That's how.
Hier, Mann, Erste Hilfe.
It was pretty wild, right? But still, it was quite effective because they could ride up into your range, shoot you, and then leave. And what are you going to do? You know, if you have a bow, it's hard to hit a moving target and all that. If you don't have a bow, you literally can't do anything. And that's what made this such a powerful tactic for like 3,000 years. If you don't have a bow, there's nothing you can do. Oh, okay. If you get taken down like that, you can be resurrected.
Das Ziel darf nicht fallen. Verteidigt
You're
es.
doing well for a minute, and we got pushed. Porcorillo. This is not the best gun, I think. A better gun would be like, I need an automatic gun. What we'll do is, after this match, we'll see what I need to do to unlock a better gun, and then we'll start trying to get the achieve. That's a lot of fun for me in games, is trying to do the achievements. I'm not like a 100% completionist type person, but I enjoy it. It gives me like a little something more than just like trying to do the main objective.
We have taken objective apples.
Okay, we've taken apples, but we're kind of stuck, aren't we? No, guys, we need to go dust.
We are losing.
We are losing, yeah, but not by 100 points. So there's that. I thought the person up here just died.
Hier, Erste Hilfe.
Don't worry, buddy. I want to come rescue. I'm crawling to you.
Du bist
Hey,
verletzt,
was
nimm
that
mir
me?
davon.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, so the ancient horse archers was kind of wild. That was exciting. What's that planet instantly dying? Okay, so now we gotta figure out how to unlock it. I'm gonna vote for Amiens because I don't know how to pronounce it, but I kind of like the city. Blitz is good too. It doesn't matter because I need to take a quick moment to figure out how to unlock this next weapon. But these horse archers, right? They would just show up, shoot you, leave. What are you gonna do against that, right? So like, if you realize, well, we can't. Our infantry literally cannot catch up to them. So you're not going to try to run after them. That's not feasible. So then, what can you do, right? That's always the question. Okay, now what am I trying to do? I'm trying to find out how to unlock the weapon that I need here. Okay, medic. Let's go medic 1. I'm looking for like the Howl automatic. That would be good. Complete this weapons assignment. Okay, so what is the weapons assignment? How do I find that out? Oh. Spend your war bonds. Maybe under soldier? So service assignments. Yeah. Okay, throw it here. Medic. Self-loading rifles. But where is these are like what do you call them? These are not weapons. These are the marks. Okay, but then how do you service assignments? Or other kind of assignments? Missions? Community missions? Where do you... I'm gonna have to Google it. Where are the weapon assignments for Battlefield 1? Okay, it says you find weapons assignments under the soldier menu, specifically within the weapons and gadgets section. Okay. Oh. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. 50 kill. Okay, automatic factory. Perform 50 kills as a medic. Well, okay then. Say no more. Browser. How about history? Recent? No recently played? Okay. Was that the one I was just on? Yeah, I think it is. So, yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, it's devastating. Like, what can you do against this? And... you know, this comes out of like the idea of, I believe it was before they rode the horses, they did chariots, right? So a chariot, you got a platform, you can stand on it, you can shoot a bow. We're talking about like Indo-Iranians, talking about like, I don't know, like 2000 BC or something. And that's where this kind of comes out of, right? But then once they really get the domestication and everything kind of figured out, oh, I want to join George because they've got a boost. Thanks, George. Okay, we're trying to get kills as a medic, but first we're going to go with a horse because we're talking about horses. Okay.
Reiten wir los.
want me to take C? Let's check out the map. I don't see any of my contacts. Oh, here's
Voller Galosch!
I'm gonna wear the
Langsam!
gas mask.
Komm schon!
Did it actually show me? Is it on? No, it doesn't. Alas, I thought we were gonna get to go full Death Dwarf Creek.
Hat, hat!
See, this thing you can either you aim it left or right. You can't quite aim it otherwise.
Heilung!
Man, I still have my medical items.
Flieh! Gut so!
So,
We have taken objective Charlie.
Wie sieht's mit Befehlen aus? Was los? Ja, das Pferd. Ich hab hier einen Sanitäter.
I wonder if I can ride mine like a hero.
Rüber da!
Cut that guy's head off. Oof, not quite.
Vorsicht! Hey!
Hey! Okay, he got me. But I killed the scout. So that's funny. Okay, so anyway, what were we doing? Oh yeah. So that's not a good example of horse archery. Well, kind of, but you know, I got caught up. This is another reason, you know, you need open fields to. Okay. Let it go. Can we get an order, please?
Lass uns das Ziel verteidigen.
Hold still, Sander. Sander garbage. We're right here to heal you. Sir, I would like to heal you.
Hier! Erste Hilfe für dich!
Oh, I actually switched.
We have lost objective butter.
Aufpassen, Granate
Oh shit, that's a
raus!
real grenade, not a smoke. Took me down while I was looking at my controls. Oh, okay, it's not a scout hiding over there. Okay, tugging. So, but like, I remember the big one, like in ancient, like
We
in,
have taken objective
14th
Edward.
century BC, around then. The you know, like the first Assyrians, like Assyrian Empire Part 1 had to worry about, and all that.
We have taken objective
Egyptians
butter.
and all that. The Uman Manda. Oh, I get to be a horse archer. Oh, no. Wait, can I redeploy? Yeah. Oh, it kills me? Oh, that's stupid. I was on the thing. Can I? Oh, but then I get to be a tank. Okay. A tank. This is the real, modern horse archers right here. Oh, mama. Let's take a look at the map. Where do we need to go? Yeah, we're definitely gonna go see who's there.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
Can I see where the other tank is? This ground is a little flatter.
Das seien unsere Soldaten!
I don't normally like to sit back and shoot. Like,
We have lost objective
have-
Charlie.
like the tank. I'm just gonna range it a little first. I think I have the superior range because I'm on a hill.
We have lost objective Edward.
Let's reload and get down there. Yeah, these buildings mean nothing to me. A rolling refrigerator. Come on, get over there. Nice. Played the game forever. Really big. Right, guys.
Wir müssen dieses Ziel um jeden Preis halten.
So they were called the Uman Manda, right? This ancient horse. And Uman Manda in this like ancient language, man. That's not where they call themselves. Somebody's going to be in the back. Oh, I'm going to die. Yes. I should have taken out that AA gun. I mean, that anti-artillery, the anti-air gun. But I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you, buddy. In 4 seconds. I know where you are and I'm coming for you.
Erobert das Ziel!
If I can see you from there. Was that not the gun? The gun's gotta be up here. It's gotta be one of these guns. I'm whispering as if he could hear me. I thought I heard somebody. That doesn't mean there's nobody, it just means I can't hear them right now. Alright. Okay, I guess they were the one that got away, but for sure I thought I heard some.
We have taken objective Duff.
All right. Let's take a look at the map and see what the troops are up to. It looks like we got a good fight going on E. So let's back them up.
Wir müssen das Ziel erobern!
All right, Sandra, you get your order. You like it? You heard it? You want it? You got it. The Umanmanda, the horde from who knows where.
Augen nach oben! Bomber!
Can I? Is there not an AA gun around here somewhere that I can hit this thing with? Where did it go? I lost it in the sun. Oh, there it is.
Feindlicher Bomber! Da oben!
Okay, we'll try to get to C. And if we see, well, maybe the map will tell us. No. If we happen to bump into an anti-air gun, then we'll use that. But these are artillery shells. Big fan of artillery. Just like the idea. It's related to this horse archer thing I'm talking about. I whisper, my whisper was louder than my talking because I got close to the mic. Yeah, I'm whispering. Don't tell anybody. So, yeah, I've got to, I don't know, should I put my face right on the mic? Maybe I should. Okay, we got to get there. Where's the get down button?
We are losing objective Charlie.
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe. Hier, Mann, Erste Hilfe.
Who killed that guy? Oh, probably whoever threw that grenade. This guy. And his buddy killed me. So, we're talking about, we're talking about horse archers and how broken of a unit that is in every game, but in real life. And I was specifically talking now. I just got to. Well, we talked about how, horse riding came about and what a strange thing it is. Like only humans would see an animal and say, like, I want to get on that thing's back. Let's go. And then how you need to figure out animal husbandry. I don't know how to fly planes, so I'm going to skip that, but it is tempting. Okay, we're going to go to E, and then we're going to take... We're going to take a bullet. We're going to take C.
Das Ziel dort.
Oh, shh. I hope that grenade kills him. That's why I threw it. So, we're busted good, but required a ton of tech skill. Yeah, you need to know, like. First, you gotta come up with the idea to ride to the back of the horse. Then you catch him. Then you gotta figure out, what do I feed it? How do I make sure it doesn't get sick? Because horses, even though they're big and strong, they're. How do you take care of them? It's gotta be very specific. You can't just like feed them whatever you want. It's like there's a way that it needs to be done. And how to take care of its feet and how to
Wir dürfen das Ziel nicht verlieren. Verteidigt es.
make sure it doesn't get
Halfway there, we
bloated,
have
and
the
how to
upper
make
hand.
sure that and then I was talking about how like early horse archers didn't they didn't even
We have lost
they didn't,
objective
didn't even have
A.
saddles, right? So like this guy doesn't want me to resurrect him. That's okay. You would have one person hold the reins and the other person
Du bist verletzt.
Shoot.
Sieh mir das an.
kind of the same thing with archery from a chariot. And then I was talking about how like what kind of mystique that they have, right? I who despise horses and could do more damage with a bow than mounting it would not excel. Yeah, I've been around horses a bunch. I don't like to ride the horses. I feel like I'm too big, so it's a form of animal abuse to ride the horse.
Erobert dieses Ziel.
So it would have to be like a real destrier, you know, like it would have to be like a serious war horse to hold me and not hurt it. I've seen, being like a historical reenactor, I've seen plenty of horses whose owners are way too heavy for them, and their back is like swayed from the. It's not good for them, you know. But it's kind of a mystique, you know. These horse
We are losing objective
archers. They
Duff.
come. They don't have cities, right? They live in tents. They oh, I totally came into the wrong spot. We're losing C. Let's
Das Ziel
stay instead.
verteidigen.
Hold D and then we'll go back and take C. Can we get there in time? Oh yes, we are definitely still able. So
Granate,
just throw a
los,
grenade at random. You can enter the wrong. So these people were called the Umanmanda by the I guess you would call them, you know, like I think it was the Assyrians who called them that. And it means the horde from who knows where, right? That's how
We have taken objective Charlie.
mysterious they were. The horde from who knows where. And then you've got like Sumerians and
Enemy
Scythians.
airship is en route.
So even if you're like, you're let's say you're the Assyrians, and you've got a serious army. Okay, what hit me? Oh, a bomber. Well, that'll do it. Baboons will abduct dogs to raise them as part of their troop. They train them into their society. Logistics of their two bodies probably won't need much to turn into a mount, but one
are
can
losing
imagine.
objective
Baboons are already terrifying. I would never want to be attacked by a baboon. It's very high on my list of animals that I don't want to be attacked by. I get to be a horseman. Okay, horse archer to go along with the conversation. All right, lads, we're
Das
taking
Ziel darf
D.
nicht fallen.
I don't care how many people die. We're
Verteidigt
taking the
es.
Hotel de Ville.
An enemy airship has arrived.
Yeah. Oh, out into the trench. Excellent. Well done.
We have
Well done.
lost objective Duff.
So and we're really losing D. Come on, guys.
Erobert das verdammte
D,
Ziel.
I say D. Give me the D. I want the D.
Hier los.
Is this health pack? Yeah. Can I feed it to myself? Yes, I can. Hooray. So you've got a big army. A standing army is rare. All right. Okay. You can't run into the. Cannot run into the.
Zeig, was du kannst.
To the what? I thought it was a horse flying for a second. Can't run into the machine gun.
Feindlicher Tank.
Okay, that was a bomber. Damn, that bomber's gotta go. I'm sick and tired of this bomber taking me out. What can I do about it? What if I go assault and take the anti-air rocket gun? Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. And then we're gonna go to B and then try to get a good line of sight for this video. Okay. Now let's keep our eye peeled. Keep our eye on this guy. Whose blimp is that? That's not our blimp, is it? No, it is not our blimp. Okay, Behemoth hit. But this is the guy.
Feindlicher Bomber, Jungs!
But he's flying kind of toward me. Yeah. We don't like it. No, we don't like it. No, we gotta run. He only got me on the horses. I didn't know he was here. But now the rubber band is on the other claw.
We are losing objective butter.
Shot? Nope, not quite. Really gotta lead him. Really gotta lead him. A bit too high. Come on. Oh, we need ammo. We need ammo in a better spot. And I'm on fire. Alright, well, getting on the ground help? It did. Okay, good. So, yeah, you've got this big army, guys, armor, what have you, but that guy surprised me. It doesn't help you if these guys run up, shoot you, run away. You can't catch them on foot. So what can you do? You're totally boned. And then consider that the mystique that you don't even have your empire, the empire you're from, doesn't even have a name for the kind of people you're fighting. They're just the horde from who knows where. It's a terrifying idea. And so these guys coming over here. Am I gonna get a clean shot? I don't know. I don't think so. And is a sniper hitting me? Yep. Let's hit the deck. And I'm dead. Who saw me? Oh, the blimp. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the blimp could see me. Like the Sea Peoples, right? They're just like, the Sea Peoples was kind of like, now they're lost to history, right? The Umanmanda, we know who they are. But yeah, it's very much like that. They show up, they can raid your village, they take whatever they like, and then before you can call for help, they're gone now. So it's pretty scary. And I'm not saying that, I'm not painting the people like Vikings or whatever, but their style of fighting is this way.
We have lost objective apples.
Okay, let's try to do some damage. We're not going to really be able to hit that roaming bomber with anything
We have lost
besides
objective
a really lucky shot, which that wasn't. Close though. He's just kind of sitting there midair. Okay, too low. We're just going to hit the big thing that we know we can hit. And now he's coming for us. Okay, I hit him. Now we run.
We have taken objective butter.
Feindliches
I
Flugzeug!
just like playing stuff. It's useful and not a lot of games that you do. In A, there's usually somebody hiding in these trenches, and I got my shotgun, so it's nice as well.
Granate ist raus, Horn zu!
Is that a gas grenade? Yeah, it wasn't. Alright, and we've got a tank. Sir, you get away from that tank. Let me get out of my own. Can I get some heals, medic? I forgot how to call for a medic in this game. Didn't matter, I guess. Alright, let's take out the mask. Alright, now we're in a gun.
We
Can
have
it face
lost
any direction? Yeah. Can it hurt this thing? Yeah, I think it can. Okay. Nice.
Taken objective.
I'm gonna take full credit for destroying that. Alright, let's let this thing lose its heat. So then, I mean, we can't talk about horse archery without talking about. Oh, we finally got No, he's coming for me. Run. Do anything? Or is he gonna... Okay, where'd he go? Oh, now we got a serious AA gun. Oh, you messed up, pal. There you go. That's what you get. Never forget that. All right, let's get our stuff together. Can I have this health back? Thanks, man. Talking about Scythians. They got serious with the bows. They started making their bows out of money. This is why I'm called to live in the earth, in the Warrens. I don't know what are you calling me a nerd, or are you saying that you're a nerd?
Sie dürfen dieses Ziel nicht kriegen. Verteidigt das.
Taken objective butter.
Okay, we've taken it. Let's look at the map. All right, we need C. I'm tired of not having the C. Oh, no shell. Somebody left this thing unloaded. It's like Blockbuster. They were not kind and they did not rewind. Let me double check there's no tanks out here that need the attention of this gun. They started making bows out of horn and wood, composite bows, serious bows, really good bows, and they have their own archery style. I don't know if you've ever shot any bows, or any of you out there, but the European way, actually I think they call it the Mediterranean way, believe it or not, unless my archery information is totally off, where okay, this is my bow. Normally you put your arrow on this side, so you draw it back, and it rests between your hand that's holding the bow and the bow itself. It makes kind of a shell for you. But that doesn't work if you're riding a horse, because when you're bouncing around, it'll come off of that little shelf. And fire support. I see you. Gotcha. I'm just gonna keep people suppressed. Die. 19 health. Let's run toward our medic. Oh, there's a health pack here. How useful. Yeah, that doesn't work so well for the back of a horse because it bounces out. So they've got their own way of doing things where they boom, destroy that vehicle. That's 2 planes in one shot. Am I proud of myself? I am. Nice. It's working out for me. Did they leave me here? Yeah, they did. Okay, and they shut in. Glad I walked away from there. Can we get down? Yes. Okay. Let's throw a grenade for good measure. They hit me with a what? Oh, with a whole tank. Okay, well that'll do it. But it doesn't matter. Victory. We won the day. What is one life compared to ultimate victory? Okay, they want to play for it? Bet for it is. Yeah, so instead of firing from this side so it bounces off, they fire from... Let me see if I can... Can you see this? Let me check my camera. Oh, okay, cool. So let's pretend this is my bow, right? And this Sharpie is my arrow. Instead of firing, holding the bow, and firing from this way, where, like I said, it would normally it rests, right? You're shooting it, so it's resting on this side. But if you're riding a horse, it's a jumpy business. It jumps out, and then you drop your arrow. Right? So instead, what they did was they undid all the little things that are holding their microphone down. What they did was that they developed this method where they would hold the arrow on this side, right? But if you're holding the arrow, you can see that it can kind of like slip out. It'll kind of like, where your finger is concerned, it can, if you're just holding the knock against the string, it can move around. So they had to have a new way of holding the arrow. So what they would do is they would. Do I have a string? Oh, I do. I happen to have like. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be very weird, but we're gonna give it a shot. I happen to have an extra shoelace here because I was doing a project. Let me make a quick bow here. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit louder, but can you all see this? Right? And then here's my mic stand. So here's my bow, right? Here's the string, right? So instead of holding the arrow this way, right? Maybe 2 fingers, maybe 2 middle fingers. What they would do is they would wrap their thumb around this string, and they would push it against this finger, right? And then they would, so your middle finger, then they would lock it in with the index finger, and then pull that back. And so what this does is it locks. Now I'm gonna move my microphone back. If I can. Okay. All right, we did it. Okay, yeah. So then, what that does is when you've got your arrow in there, right? Your finger locked in. It's pushing the arrow against the bow itself, and so that pressure lets you take the bow and even turn it completely, like like in the movies when they hold the gun like this, they hold the gun this way. Well, you could hold your bow this way now, and still fire it, and you could ride all the horse you want as hard as you like, because it's not going to fall out. Am I not the squad leader? Okay, yeah.
Unsere Befehle!
We have taken objective Charlie.
They want B, they get... Okay, I gotta die, swap back to medic. I forgot I gotta to unlock the next gun. Okay, can't jump through there for some reason. That's all right. Let's fire shotgun indiscriminately. So they came up with this very ingenious way of shooting a bow while riding a horse, and they still shoot their bows like that to this day. It's how do I say, an ancient technology, but or an ancient technique, but it's still very, very good. And so you've got better bows. There's somebody over there. Oh, yes, there is somebody over there. I'm glad there's no friendly fire, because I shot that guy in the back. I ran toward the grenade instead of away from it.
We have taken objective Duff.
I'm gonna throw on the gas mask so we don't get anything with the shotgun. Look out from the side. Some sneaky guy. Oh, someone who came around. That's pretty smart. But they're dead now. So they have this method, the Scythians, of shooting while retreating, right? Which was later named the Parthian shot, because the Parthians used it, and the Parthians fought against the Romans, and the Romans, their history is what Western civilization cares about. So, am I healed? Kind of. Can I see shit? No. Is it because there's a smoke? Gotcha. Gotta watch out for the guy crawling around the floor. Okay, we're supposed to be going up.
Objective apples.
You need to heal yourself and me, man. The low ground is the way. Death from below. So, yeah, shooting or retreating. They don't need supply lines because they carry everything they need with them on the backs of the horses. They can eat the horses if they need to. They can drink the horses' milk for sustenance if they need to. It's a pretty... Oh, it's pretty... It's a pretty good way of having a fight. So then, like, Persia, right? You got Darius the First. He had to fight the Scythians. Didn't do too good against the Scythians. The Persians, they want to be able to force a battle, right? So, like, you know, the Persians are after both, like, phases of the Assyrians and after the Babylonians. Well, you studied the Bible. You know about the Persians from that aspect, at least, I'm sure. It's an ally. Sorry, buddy. He didn't mean to shoot at you. I have a feeling somebody's up there, so they're just going to catch a grenade, just in case. Nice. We've done it. Oh, there's somebody here. Being a wet blanket. No. Okay, they left. We found him. Alright, of course, order. He wants to be able to force a battle. But he can't because they keep running away. And there's nothing that can... Oh, okay. All right, let's not stand there. There's a grenade. I'm going to stand right here. And the next person to come through, I'm going to shoot his face. Are they taking... Oh, yeah, I was too far for the shotgun to do much.
We are losing objective butter.
So they I'm trying to remember if that famous queen, I think that was her, who was their like leader. Tamaris? Or this might be after. Yeah, but I remember she definitely, I think it was Herodotus who wrote about her, but I think she fought against the Persians, but against, damn, I forgot to be a minute. She fought against the Persians, but against not Darius, but against them. Oh, he's good, my friends.
We are losing objective butter.
Okay, ran out of shells. Alas, we need a shotgun with like a bigger magazine. Yeah, she fought against. That was later. That was like, I don't know, 7th century, 6th century. But we know about it from Herodotus, who is the father of history, aka the father of lies. Although some of the things he says are like just can't be true, and some of the things he said we found out later they're a little more true than we originally thought. It's kind of interesting, but he told these stories like for entertainment,
We have lost objective Edward.
which doesn't inherently make them untrue, but I'm sure that he erred on the side of telling a good story rather than like facts.
We have taken objective apples.
Alright, and I'm dying. Swap to the old 1911 so we can.
We have lost objective apples.
Yeah, he wants to be able to draw them into battle, but he can't. And they don't even have any, like, cities to sack. I swear I saw somebody back here, lurking, looming, up to no good. And if I find them, I will shoot them. I guess it's just my imagination. So this game has distracted me from talking about horse archers, but yeah. So Darius, this is like I was saying. Well, no. See, I feel like Darius. Maybe I'm getting my shit mixed up. Maybe Darius was after. Anyway, she, Samiris, was like the warrior. She was like Boudica before Boudica, right? Boudica? She was a badass leader of this awesome tribe. And, okay, somebody's shooting me in the back and I don't like it. They want to. I think the way that they ended up like getting her to actually fight was like
Halfway
they
there,
found
the enemy has the upper
they
hand.
finally found the sacred burial ground where they left like their honored dead, and they desecrated it, and that's what got her to really fight. They killed her son too, which she wasn't really happy about. And that's what finally got her to go into the battle. So she was
We
defeated.
have lost objective Apples.
No, I'm lying. She was not defeated. She actually. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to remember the story where. Okay, we're on fire. All right, let's crawl it off. No, we'll die. The way it was, I think that he tricked the son to going to drink or something like that, getting the son drunk, killing him that way. And then when she defeated the Persian leader, she cut his head off and put it in a wineskin and threw it at the rest of the Persians. But yeah, they lost, but they would have lost. The only way to even. They had to do everything they could to even try to force a battle because they don't have any cities to sack. They don't have any armies to corner. They don't have. They don't have anything like that. So, what can you do? No, they don't have politicians to corrupt. Oh, that's a grenade. Oh,
We have taken objective Apples.
the guy in the blue uniform is not a good guy. All right. Maybe I'll get rest. What victory conditions can exist? You have to like literally kill all of them. It's very, very difficult to defeat them. And it's like really only 10 points a game. Oh, a lot of
Ich werfe Granate!
Damn, was I in the middle of? Okay, I got somebody with a gas grenade, but. Alright, now I have to remember that I need to. Well, he's gonna res me, but I gotta remember to switch to medic. But these horse people that come from this. I saw the grenade roll over and I was thinking to myself, was that a stick of dynamite? And you know what? It was a stick of dynamite.
We are losing
It was.
objective Charlie.
Alright, guys, we're losing Charlie. And you trying to say go take Baker or Butter? Alright, there's a shotgun to the head. Damn, forgot to switch to medic. Oh, and I got stabbed by a meat cleaver. Love it. Who else came out of the same area? The Huns, very famously, the Huns. They were like this big multi-ethnic confederation of people from the steppes. He's on our team.
Jetzt eine Granate!
We have taken objective Butter.
And yeah, the Huns. I mean, the Huns are so famous. Even they call the West calls whatever enemy they happen to be fighting as the Huns. Like even in World War II, World War One, they called the Germans or whoever all the allies or the Central Powers, the Huns. This is like how many generations removed is this? How many centuries passed, and they're still calling, their enemies the Huns. A lot. It just goes to show you how serious it was.
We have lost
They made
objective
fear a
Charlie.
big weapon, striking from nowhere, leaving, the heads of the enemies, and it was a psychological. They used psychology as a weapon. Okay, now I could finally remember to switch to medic. And the thing with fear is that, unlike every other weapon on the
We
battlefield,
have lost objective apples.
oh shit, they've got some kind of mortar situation.
Ein Maschinengewehr!
You could.
Maschinengewehr gesichtet!
Okay. I got shot, but the person next to me didn't die from me getting shot. They're fine, right? You have to shoot that guy. But when you have fear, my fear spreads to the rest of to other people. And that's why fear is such a devastating weapon to have on the field.
We have taken objective butter.
Okay, through a wall. So it's it's a genius tactical maneuver to use his fear. I mean, you've seen it all throughout history. I'm gonna try to make a run for it. Maybe it's got
Du bist verletzt,
And we
sieh mir das an.
I'm gonna throw some
Kommst
health
du auf die
back in
Beine?
here. Reload my rifle. All right. This time we're gonna hold the generator. So
Erste Hilfe, greif zu, Mann!
and I believe these were like 400. And so, if I'm not wrong, it was shouldn't have gone out to kill the guy that was just save the guy that was just killed. Saved. Okay, good job, fellow
Hier,
soldier.
Erste Hilfe!
So I think it was Charlemagne who had to deal with the Huns. And we're losing B.
We have lost objective butter.
We lost butter. We can't lose butter because it's a staple.
Kannst dich wieder zusammenpacken?
I was hoping that grenade would bounce back. Oh, that's only smoke. I thought that was poison. That's okay. They can't see me. It's very hard to
Hier, Erste Hilfe für dich!
The Romans and the Visigoths, I think, ended up being able to defeat the Huns. And if I remember correctly, it was because that they had built a bunch of, was it like fortresses? I think it was like a chain of fortresses. I thought that was something. Oh, I'm still getting hit by somebody I can't even see. Took me out. But anyway, it only worked because it was like one of the very few times that a steep army was defeated. It wasn't even decisive. The Battle of the Catalonian Plains, what eventually Gothlandia, In that time, I think would have eventually becomes Catalonia in Spain now. They had the defensive terrain on their side. They had a coalition on their side, and that's how they were able to defeat the Huns. But it's one of like the standout times in history where that was able to be done. Battlefield 1 I played. It's just a series of me dying over and over again.
We are losing objective apples.
So you can't really say like the Huns were beaten, so to speak. It was more that like they survived the Huns. That's kind of the best you could say. Porcodillo! Oh man, just as I get bayoneted, it says defeat. Wow. That bayonet was so bad he beat my whole team with one bayonet charge. Alright, well real quick. So then when the Romans had to fight the Parthians, which was before. Yeah, I don't think I'm going quite in order because the Parthian battle happened first. Parthians had heavy cavalry and horse archers, and they got the feigned retreat down to like a science, where they would pretend to run away, get you to chase them, then turn around and attack you again, or bait you into a worse position. And that's why they call that shooting. So they could shoot from. So this is me. I'm riding a horse. We're pretending, right? I'm riding the horse. They could take their bow, shoot it in the style that I'm talking about, and turn completely around in the saddle and shoot behind them. I mean, they're horse archers. They could turn further than me, right? My back, I'm an old man. But, oh shit. Can I? Boom, yeah. Can I get a tank? Oh, no. Yes, did I get one? Yeah, I got a tank. I'm so happy. Watch me get taken out in 1 millisecond. All right, give me an order, Sarge. Send me in. That kind of maneuver is named after me. Oh man, what a shame that I missed that shot. I didn't quite see the plane coming until the last second. Next time I'll hit it with the buckshot. Can I have an order, please?
Wie sieht's mit Befehlen aus?
Didn't even get to eat before I
We have taken objective Edward. We have taken objective Duff.
Okay, they want us to take C, and so C we shall take. It was Crassus who ended up having to fight the Parthians, right? So Crassus was the third member of the Triumvirate. Famously, the Triumvirate was Julius Caesar, it was Pompey Magnus, and it was... Well, I can't go over here, can I? I don't think so. And if I do, I'll be surrounded by infantry. One of the best places to attack. Let me try it anyway. Okay. And now we leave.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Pompey Magnus, Julius Caesar, I don't know if you ever heard of that guy, and Crassus. So Crassus was a powerful and influential Roman senator, part of one of the consuls, and he was also just a famous douchebag. I feel like this is prime area to get ambushed by infantry. They're a bit further away. So like, okay, he owned a fire department. He had private firefighters that worked for him. And he would do, of course, this is going to make money, right? A populated city like, yeah, he just missed it. Didn't swap to the right kind of shell in time.
Feindlicher Panzerwagen gesichtet!
Swap to a big old shotgun. I'm gonna watch my back. Can these things not be crushed? Okay. Because I know there's infantry around here. In fact, they should be coming.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Let's swap to the big gun and take out the second floor. Because I feel like that's right. So, yeah, so Crassus, he had this fire department, right? And what he would do if he liked your house is that he would offer to sorry, hit me with an anti-tank weapon. Twice. I got hit from the other way. We gotta have to abandon this thing. Take it out. Dang it. Oh, we tried. I'll use the Saint Germain tank next time. Saint Germain? I forgot what it's called. Heavy tank. Oh, the assault tank. Field assault. Field assault? Standoff assault? What's that one do? Or is it the... That's the one that heals. There's a tank that you can spawn comes with each out of it, like health packs. But anyway, we're trying to get some kills with the medic right now. Oh damn it! Spawned over there. Instantly die. Okay, I'll have a chance to. Oh, of course, I forgot this map. The top is full of snipers always. So what he would do is he would offer to buy your house. If you refuse, he would let your house burn down, and then say, "Okay, I'll buy your house." And they're like, "Okay, well, yeah, give me the whatever 1,000 sestertians or whatever." I know that's not what they were called, the money, but give me the 1,000 whatever that you promised me. No, it was only worth 1,000. Before it burned down. Now I'll give you like $1. You know, I'll give you nothing. I'll give you 1 pistuza. And so he had a lot of real estate this way because he's an evil person. And so he's also famous for being the person that had that was the military commander that was opposing the Gladiator Revolt. What's his name? Come on. Spartacus. Yes. So he was in charge of putting down this Spartacus. So famous villain in history, this guy, right? And so he had to go fight the Parthians. And there was a battle of Carrhae, I think it was. Where he was totally caught in the actually kill him? You gotta run.
We have lost objective.
What's this? Counts as kill. All right. Let's go back up on family. Alright, I was trying to take my sword out, but it just didn't work out for me. Alas, I probably could have gotten at least 1 kill with that sword. Anyway, yeah, he's totally surrounded by these Parthians. And he's just getting shot up by archers. He actually, if I remember correctly, the way the battle went, the Parthians sent heavy cavalry, hit them as hard as they could, then ran away. Right after their lines were set in disorder, because Romans, big shields, hard to shoot them, but once you trample them, big shields doesn't work so well.
Erste Hilfe.
So
We are losing objective Charlie.
and so they were
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon.
just getting shot up at will, and they couldn't really do anything about it. And so this is like the way. That's gas.
Hier. Erste Hilfe für dich.
So this is the way that Eastern people fight. It's just like the way they've always done it. Even the Persians, even though they weren't horse ride, they fought the same way, and it led to their. What I mean is standing back and shooting.
We have lost objective
It led
Duff.
to their defeat the first time when they were fighting the Greeks. Let's get back in here. And if I remember correctly, the way it happened was that Porcodillo was that the Persians had attacked Greece, and it was because of the I forgot which Greek started the whole thing. They just weren't happy with the Persians being in charge, Ionians, and the Athenians, they go to get Sparta to try to help them, and the Spartans are like, nah. And the Athenians are like, look, we've been under the... Oh, it could be a horse guy again. Hooray. Hopefully I'll do a little bit better. Look, if we don't help out the Ionians, if we don't all come together as... Because this is before, I think they were all called Ionians. Yeah, there was one particular flavor of Greek that really caused
We have taken objective
the trouble.
Los.
But... Anyway, we need to all come together, help each other, and all this. And anyway, if we don't defeat the Persians up in the north part, then when they come after you, who will be left to help you, right? And the Spartans are like, we don't need anybody's help. We are Spartans. We're badasses.
We are losing objective Charlie.
And so there. What do you think of that? And so they have the big famous battle at Marathon where the Greeks win. And the reason why is because the Persians, they set up this whole army with their archers. And Greeks don't really have horses to speak of. And they don't really do archery like that. It's not their
We
thing.
are losing objective
The way they
Charlie.
fight their battles is they get their big shields and they sort of push each other around. I'm gonna ride through here. Hopefully not die. I said hopefully. It's nice. Did I make it? Can I throw a health pack? Live? Kind of. So that they would get their shields together and they would run into each other, and I've read it that they kind of pushed each other like a scrum, like a rugby scrum, and that's how and so they would try really Greek on Greek, not to really kill each other if they didn't have to, but it was kind of understood if you lost this push battle, you could have been killed, and so they're having mercy on you for not killing you. And so really big shields, long spears, run into each other, have a big shoving match. And so being physically strong is very important. You're on fire, sir. Can I help you? I feel like as a medic, I need to give this man first aid. He's not. He won't stop running. I'll put some right here. So especially if he doesn't hit. Have we made sure that there are no snipers up there? Where's the ladders to get up?
Das ist ein
Aha, I
feindlicher
see.
Sanitäter.
There's another guy up there. Is he a medic?
We are
I put
losing
down my health
objective
pack before.
Charlie.
How far away is it? So, oh, hey, that's an enemy, sir. Sounds akin to the common practice here in North America of counting coup, where the warriors would defeat you, but killing people was relatively rare. Yeah, counting coup. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. So, because unless you're a Spartan, really you're farmers and craftspeople, and you don't want to go kill people. It's not, I feel like it's not really human nature, of course. I think then it could be said that obviously material conditions is what determines human nature, which I agree. But in this case, they don't want to kill each other, especially with spears or swords. It's pretty horrendous. The battles at that time were so bloody that there were descriptions of the battlefields being turned to mud. With so much blood there. And this is written about. Of course, people like rich people, important too. But people would go to the. I don't know what I just said. Would go to see battles happen, or go to the battlefield after it happened to get a better look at it. And yeah, the battlefield turned to mud. And these ancient sources are talking about the warriors would be bloody up to goats' shoulders. I would never want to be. Glad I was not born in those times, you know. And a professor who I really liked told me this, and somebody in the class said that it was a little bit sexist, but I don't think it is, so I'm going to repeat it. He said it's a time where men were men and women were glad they weren't. Which, okay, alright. A tree is going to kill me? Hijo de la gran putisma. That tree killed me, everybody. Why did it stop my horse? Could I not have just jumped between the branches? Anyway, a time where men were men and women were glad they weren't. Which I think only applies to having to go fight battles. It's not like women were especially treated well. But anyway, I'm glad that I don't have to fight in those kind of old-time battles. Oh, you got two tanks going there.
An enemy airship is en route.
We're taking B. I think the move is go E. I'm gonna be a horseman again. You're probably thinking, this guy keeps going horse and keeps dying. He sucks. And it's true, but I'm not gonna stop. I know that two tanks on the other side. If I can kind of ride up around on the side, hopefully they won't see me coming. And I got this other tank to either run me over or help me out. So... Ow. What the heck hit me? Oh, that same guy. He hit me with a rocket gun.
Arrived.
This is before the Geneva Convention. What I'm talking about and this game, so I can't really get that mad. It is what it is, I suppose. So the Persians all line up, getting ready to shoot, and you got the Greeks on the other side. Holy shit, that's my horse. Is this guy gonna take it? Yeah, okay.
Hier, Mann, Erste Hilfe.
Here's the help back. Oh, right.
Erste Hilfe, greif
That's
zu!
a whole grenade. So they see the Greeks coming, and
We have taken objective Duff.
Unsere Befehle, Feldwebel!
and they're like, okay, well, you know, eventually they're going to stop marching, sit down, form a line, and we'll start shooting at each other. Because that's the way civilized people have their battles. But they didn't know how Greeks did their stuff. You know, like they weren't all too familiar with So they didn't know that they weren't just not gonna.
Ich krieg dich
They
wieder
weren't
hin.
gonna stop.
Erste Hilfe. Gib schon.
And so, like, here comes the Greeks. They're marching up. They, and the Persians are like, okay, well, when are they gonna? Oh shit! It's not ours, is it? No, it isn't. Sorry, buddy. I can't resurrect you. I want to live.
Hier, Erste Hilfe.
When are they gonna? Are they gonna stop and start
We are
shooting?
losing
But they
objective
don't
Duff.
stop. They keep walking. And so the Persians are like, well, when are they gonna stop? Well, probably their bows aren't as good as ours, so they don't have the range that they need. So they need to get a little closer because they're not good archers like us. We're the best. Persians, archery was a super important thing culturally to them. I heard it said that every I'm going to be a horseman again. Every Persian
Und Schritt.
child was taught two things: how to shoot a bow and how to tell the truth, because lying was a huge, big deal in Persia. To lie was like one of the worst things you can do. They took it very seriously, which
We have
is
taken
nice.
objective Charlie.
So needless to say, the politics are different then, right? Can I get to D before it's taken? No, I didn't get any points in class. So
Sanitäter, da.
where's this one? Okay, I was so focused on the medic, I did not notice that whole ass Saint Chamond right there. All right, well, at least I brought the enemy a horse. That was nice of me. So, oh, he's under fire. We'll go to this guy. He'll be under fire soon too. Maybe
Hier,
he's
Erste
good.
Hilfe.
I'll put this health back. So, man, that was a good shot.
We are
Maybe
losing
milk
objective
shock. The
Charlie.
medic will help me. 8 meters away. Will he get closer? A bit. 5, 4, 3, 2. No. 2, 1. Yeah. You're gonna walk over my very corpse. Okay. Killed my whatever it is. Probably killed the same guy. So when are they gonna? They're gonna stop. And they're like, damn, they're really getting really close. Ooh, when are they gonna? And they here's the surprise: they didn't ever stop. They ran right into the Persians and ran them over with their big ass shields. And so, just
We
a
have
story
lost
of
objective
the
Duff.
example of that. It's an Eastern way of fighting. Yeah, did that not count as my kill? I don't mean that I died. I mean the guy that I shot. So anyway, yeah, the Parthians, right? They run into the Romans. They wreck their lines. Then they start shooting with arrows, shooting them. And so Crassus is thinking, well, they can't shoot us forever. Eventually, they're gonna have to stop, right? They're gonna run out of arrows. At the very
Dann
least,
kommst du auf die Beine.
if not, if nothing else, they're going to run out of arrows. Well, the thing that he didn't know was that the leader of the Scythians brought, like, trains and truckloads of arrows to ensure that they would not run out of arrows and they could shoot them all day. And so... Oh, you're trying to shoot a man in a parachute? That's not nice. We need something to take out this ship. It's almost dead, too. Lads, why don't we go over
We
here?
have taken objective
I
Butter.
think E has an anti-aircraft emplacement in it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does. It's right here.
We control all objectives.
No worries about trying to find the blimp. Maybe worries about the blimp killing us, but you know what? That's okay. We're gonna do the same thing again, but this time, oh shit! But this time
We
we're
have
gonna bring
lost
a horse.
objective Charlie.
So yeah, they're just absolutely beating the crap out of the Romans, and shooting them beyond, what they an amount that they thought. And then Crassus sends his own son, who is also a commander, to go and he's shooting at that
Whoa,
person.
nicht so schnell!
He's not standing out.
We
Well,
have
you know what I
lost
could do?
objective
Throw a health
apples.
pack at these guys. He's alive. Oh no, he's not alive anymore. All right.
Rüber mit dir!
All right. I don't like the idea of standing under this any longer. Let's move it. Let's move it.
Lauf!
Move it.
Hopp, Vorsicht! Da!
Yeah, so his son takes his part of the Legion and like he falls for the faint retreat, the faint retreat. He starts chasing him down. So obviously it was only a trap.
Langsam!
And
Schneller jetzt!
I could have sworn I saw somebody back here. This guy.
We
Gotcha.
have lost objective butter.
Hier lang!
I messed up and I ran myself into a corner. Dude, there's another horse waiting for me. I'm like not getting punished for dying. I love that. I hate my own medicine, and I hate having to how do you say to deal with the consequences of my actions. Not a fan of that. But anyway, yeah. So the poor kid, he gets totally surrounded and freaking massacred, and there's literally nothing wrong with him. They had to give up and try to march home through like the desert
Rüber da!
or wherever they were, the plain. They got cut off from all their supplies.
Da bist du! Heilung!
I got to show
We
this
have taken
to Talbot
objective
and his
Charlie.
boss.
Komm schon, meine Freunde! Galopp!
Hold still. Come here, so I can shoot you.
Vorsicht jetzt! Vorwärts! Galopp!
No need for ego. Really, I'm good at riding this horse. I figured it out.
Voller Galopp!
Oh, okay. We didn't even get to finish our horse battle. But yeah, he was totally outmatched by these horse archers. Could not do anything about it. And the Romans were like the unbeatable. You know, this is just the beginning of, Julius Caesar is about to take over, and that whole thing. This is like 52 BC. Yeah, something around there. 52 BC. Yeah, definitely. And so. Yeah, the Parthians absolutely beat the crap out of the Romans. Then you have the Huns, and then you got the Mongols. The Mongols were, how much more famous of horseback archery can you get than the Mongols? They're not just raiders, but they're administrators, right? They set up like intelligent networks, signal flags, drums, operation like level maneuvers where they're talking about not just we're attacking the town, the village, the city. We're talking about like they had the logistics to fight battles over like against whole kingdoms at once. Can I with the tank? Can I? Alas, no tank for me. Request the order.
Wie sieht's mit Befehlen aus?
So, they're a menace to China. They have to build the whole wall to get rid of them, or to try to stop them. They're a menace to Europe because levying troops in Europe is too slow. They can't. They don't have
Was jetzt?
a way to really answer to them.
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe.
Hey, I know that you're in the truck, but can you give us some orders, please?
Unsere Befehle, Feldwebel.
So Yeah, I mean they had everything. And talk about using fear as a
A
as a
flame
weapon.
kit is available near
Um,
your location.
The Mongols. Oh, shit. I'm the squad leader. Great. Okay. Take
Wir müssen das Ziel um jeden Preis halten.
So, all right, guys, cut that out. You two tanks, keep away, behave.
Feindlicher Panzer gesichtet.
They would do crazy shit like, okay. Let's say they want to siege a city. Is that ever going to explode, or is it just thermite? We don't know. Okay. Let's say they want to siege a city. What do? They go to all the towns that surround the city, all the farms and stuff that supply food to it, and they horribly kill everybody there, right? But not everybody. Sorry, they attack them mercilessly. Mercilessly? Whatever. Most brutally is what I should be saying. Brutally. And they make it really, really bad. But they leave a shitload of people alive. But they also make their
Wir verteidigen das
town
Ziel
now
bis zum letzten
uninhabitable.
Mann.
So they're forced to flee. And so they flee to the city
Versorgt deine
that
Wunden.
the Mongols are eventually going to invade. And so now the city has extra people that they have to feed.
Braucht jemand erste Hilfe?
And it's got people, oh shit. It's got people who are telling stories about how horrendous the Mongols are and all the terrible things that they did. And then the Mongols, they keep doing it again and again. So more people are pouring in, like every week, every month, from these other towns, telling stories about the Mongols. And they come in on their horses and they cut your head off, and they they just all the horrible things that they would do. They took my neighbor as a slave. They kidnapped people and they burned down the houses, etc. And
Erobert das Ziel dort.
all right, I can't see.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu!
So, yeah, psychologically it's taking control. But now, when
We are losing objective Duff.
the Mongols, I mean, they're getting ready to they siege the city, right? Now they know they're coming, and they've already heard all the stories of what kind of horrible things they're going to do.
Ja.
And now the people who are in charge of defending the city, they've got a lot of people they have to feed, a lot of extra people they have to feed that they didn't count on. And the fear has preceded it. Can I get over to that wounded person? I don't know. Okay,
We
all
are
right.
losing
Okay.
objective Duff.
So psychologically already they're losing. And when the Mongols do show up, okay, somebody from the side hit me. Now they were sneaking in there. Okay, very, very sneaky, very sneaky. When the Mongols do show up, like I said, their stories preceded them. And they have a human shield wall of all those people they've taken as prisoners for the weeks leading up to this battle. And so you don't want to shoot at them because there's innocent people there, but also you know these people. They aren't strangers. These are they're your friends. It doesn't matter right now. We took the point. Saint Chamond. Oh, we need an anti-tank thing to take care of that. Maybe I'll have to be the guy who does that. Perhaps. Oh, hit it.
We are losing objective butter.
He's probably seen me. The sniper saw me. You saw the flash of that scope? Very fancy. So you've got a human wall of like your neighbors. You don't want to shoot at that. That's horrendous. Then any of those human wall people die. Those human shields die. They're going to take their heads or their dead bodies and put them in catapults and fling them over the wall. So now it's a psychological warfare to the max.
We have lost objective butter.
Where the heck is that tank? Is it down there somewhere? Let's see if we can't get a better view of it. Ah, there it is. All right. Well, I think he saw me before I saw them. Of course, they set up, when they did conquer, they freedom of religion, they set up post offices. They weren't all bad, I suppose. After all, the administration is one of their strong suits.
We have taken objective apples.
And then, oh shit. I think I picked the wrong tank. It's fine. The tank is a tank. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Take out the enemy. See shit on.
We are losing objective
Come on,
apples.
get in, loser. I want you guys to
Verteidigt das
see.
Ziel!
What was I saying? Mongols. We're firing those order minis. Hi. Oh, that's. I thought that it looks just like the Saint Chamond, but it's actually just a trolley that's been destroyed. That's a new kind of trolley problem. So, yeah, they. Let's look at the map real quick. Let's go D. No, they're taking D. They're taking D. Yeah, whatever.
Wir müssen das Ziel
We
erobern!
are losing objective butter.
The sandbag stopping me from moving, really? Or is it these? Okay, brother. Boom. Oh, there's an AA gun somewhere around here. I keep saying AA. What I mean is an anti-tank gun.
Feindliches MG da drüben!
So, something's hitting me. I don't like it. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Let's see. Can we fix it? Let's try to fix it. He's gonna run out of bullets and hope. Run out of
We are
missiles or
losing
rockets
objective
before I
Charlie.
get taken out. Okay. Now, where the heck is this guy? Alright. This dude, catch him.
Aufpassen, Sturmsoldat!
I see you up there too. Can I get you? Nope, a little too high.
Erobert das Ziel!
That one. There's something blocking me from moving back. What is it? Oh, a house. Okay, very good.
We are losing objective butter.
Assault. Did I kill it? No, but it is damaged. this tank down the street where we can hopefully repair it. Got to make a quick 3-point turn. Hopefully we don't die. Oh, we just got hit twice in the back. Can we make it down this hall? Oh, I think. Oh, I tried to jump out, but I was just a little too late. Oh, he was right next to us, too. That might not have worked out either way.
We are losing objective.
Oh, he's got a
Charlie.
shovel. He's my hero. He died, but still. I like a good shovel. Good shoveling, you know, is good. It's very World War One. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Ottomans, right? It's like the okay. We've already got 2 vehicles out here, and I think that's why we're not going to get another one soon. Squad orders.
Verteidigt das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann.
Let's move. Still hitting me in the back. Okay, let's hit the ground. So, yeah, the Ottomans. So it seems like, damn, I have 10 health left. So it seems like, I'm gonna call for a medic. Request?
Ich bin verletzt.
Hey.
Sanitäter, schnell!
There's a flame trooper. Are you a medic? Is there a artillery piece back there? You are? No. So yeah, the Ottomans, same thing. They come from the same area, horse people. But what it is that I feel like the further eastern, like tribes who are more established, Mongols, Moguls, and all that. Now that they're
Ein feindlicher Speer gesichtet.
Oh, he's up there, Jerry.
Das ist ein feindlicher Speer.
Gotcha. Once they're established, they don't want other horse tribes there. They're very much okay. You gotta get down. I saw them. They saw me. Let's run to cover. Okay. And it's got a skull on it. Extra cool. Make some kind of move here. Let me hide in this alley. Look at the map and see what the best tactical choice is. Yeah, we're gonna have to take these. I don't think we have much choice. Oh, we can go around and take E. Let's try to go around and take E.
Das Ziel dort.
So yeah, they get pushed out. So they're like, oh, you're a horse archer tribe too? That's cool. Get the fuck out. Go west. Go west. East is already taken. We got the east covered. We got the east handled. Go west. Go west. So the Ottomans get pushed out, and they end up having to fight the
We are
Romans.
losing objective butter.
Taken out by a ghost. Is he dead, or is he just lying there waiting to kill the next person?
Halfway there.
So
we
they
have
end up
the
having to
upper
fight the Roman, and by the Romans I mean the Eastern Romans. So the Western Roman Empire is already gone by this point, and this is Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantines, as they were called later. But while they were around, they were never called Byzantines.
We have taken objective Duff.
Oh, pardon me. Bless you. Thank you. You're welcome. So same kind of thing, and they were the. Can't I change position in this tank? No, apparently not. Oh yes, I can. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting caught up trying to take positions. so rude that you didn't even read the rules in this chat before you posted. Shame on you. But yeah, the Ottomans, or the Seljuks, right? They started off being the Seljuks. They end up having to fight the Byzantine Empire, right? The Eastern Roman Empire. And they end up, oh, hey, there's a whole other tank over there. I happen to have a rocket gun. Maybe I could, There's something in the market. I could see it through the fog.
Feindlicher Sturmsoldat, seid vorsichtig!
Listen, you died before I did. So they end up actually wanting to become the Romans, like wanting to take over and be the next Roman Empire. And of course, they were doing so well that eventually this caused the emperor, the Eastern Roman Empire, to ask the Pope for backup, and that's what started the whole Crusades. So, I mean, you can't say that they were not effective.
Speer gesichtet!
What a concept. Sneak up on him and shoot him. Okay. So, yeah, man, horse archers. They're really good. And eventually, you know, the Ottomans, when they got big enough, they swapped to, you know, they swapped up their style of how they did things. But archery was always important. I mean, they kept archery
The sentry kit is
for a
available
long,
near
long
your
time.
location.
Okay. Somebody else did that. We'll, oh, did he leave it there as a bait? If he did, that's top tier. That's brilliant. That's very, very smart. Yeah, they keep archery around for a long time. I mean, like, it's very important to them forever. They, even in the 16th century, when firearms are being used, they still stick with the bows. Like, of course they've got bows too. A bow, it doesn't matter, you know, like, it's much more accurate, especially when you grow up being taught how to use it. And save your life as I can.
Granate, raus, auf!
And if you're not wearing much armor, it can kill you just as easily as a bullet.
We have taken objective Edward.
And it's less expensive to make, and to maintain. Bowstrings are, you know, easy to make. If the bowstring snaps, you can just take another one out of your pocket or wrapped around your wrist or wherever you keep it and replace it. A gun, not so much. Guns were not mass produced, so if a piece of your gun breaks, you cannot simply take the same piece off your friend's. Somebody should have threw a ball from behind. That might have been the same guy. Yeah, he got me twice. That was the guy who laid down the trap earlier. Pretty good.
We are losing objective
Yeah,
Edward.
a piece of your gun breaks. You can't simply swap out a piece with another gun. It's not going to fit. That gunsmith made that gun, and if you want a new part for it, you need to take it to another gunsmith. Your powder gets wet, you can't use it. Bow can get a little bit wet. I mean, it's not good for bows to be super thin. It messes up the string, the draw of it, and
Enemy
everything.
armored train is en route.
Anyway, they shoot much faster than guns did. So they kept them around. They kept their use. Of course, eventually, you know, they went full black powder. But in the 16th century, it's not unheard of. I mean, it's very common to See,
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Sentry kit. Where? I don't want a sentry kit. Did you already get it? I didn't see the sentry kit. It must have picked up already. I mean, especially for which don't go away. Horses keep being important. In the 16th century, 17th century, then we've got the famous stuff like the Churchill Island.
Meine Wunden müssen versorgt werden.
I should be
Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite. Die haben mich erwischt. Sanitäter!
Let me back up for the thrower guy.
We have lost objective Charlie.
All right. Now I can remember to spawn in as a medic. C is being held by this thing. Probably really need something to hurt this tank. But if we keep dying, it doesn't matter. Spawn in, medic, under fire. Oh, instantly die. Damn. Okay. This is a well-defended building. This is a well-defended building. And they killed me with a shotgun too. Ironically, I was just using shotgun.
Vorwärts! Erobert das Ziel dort!
Lots of smoke. He uses his gun. No. Gotta keep your head on a swivel in this game. But we're still pulling through. We're still ahead. Well, I personally
We have
may be
taken
terrible.
objective Charlie.
We as a team are not doing so bad.
We have lost objective Edward.
Same weird gun truck. I guess I held it right down too long. Got out, got back in. Let's try that again.
Los, hier geht's lang.
We have taken objective Duff.
Das Ziel verteidigen!
So, I mean, the Ottomans are, I find them to be super fascinating.
We have lost objective Charlie.
You know, when an Ottoman, so Ottomans are famous for having like, sultans, and for having harems. And so a sultan would have like as many kids as they could, right? And then, but all of them were from different women because they were really trying the most that they could do to not have any sort of. So bloodline is not super like important for them. I mean, as long as you're descended from the sultan, it's important. But as far as the mom, it's not that big of a deal. And then all the sons would get sent off to live with like other noblemen to get like raised and taught. When they get to a certain age, not raised, but to get like apprenticeships almost, and learn how to be a ruler, right? When the Sultan would die, what would happen then is it was like a race to see which of the sons would get back to the castle first. To not just like I'm talking about like the Istanbul, right? Who can get back to the palace first? Then whoever got there first makes all the generals swear fealty to them.
and now they're the Sultan because they got there first, and fealty's been sworn. Then the next thing they do is they have to kill all their brothers because they want to avoid a civil war. It's the rule, right? Like they have to die. It's not like they would do it because it's expedient. It was the law. You had to. But because you're not allowed to spill royal blood, the way they did it is they would strangle them with a bowstring, like a garrote. They would use it as if it was a garrote, but it was a bowstring. And bowstrings, are woven by hand. So that's how important the bow was to the Ottomans. That's what they would use to kill the princes. It's a pretty brutal thing. But with that, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Okay. All right, so we're back. Took a quick break there, grab a quick sip of water. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we're talking about horse archers, and we got all the way from the Umanmanda in ancient times to the Turks, the Ottomans, and how powerful they were. Funny that I should be playing a World War One game and now talking about the Ottomans, but they were definitely the only ones who could keep the Middle East in some kind of cohesiveness, you know, obviously due through intimidation, etc. But it was also because they had been doing it for so long and they understood the Arabs and their cultures, etc. Oh shit! Big ass earthquake. Buddy.
Rüber mit dir!
See, I wasn't going to shoot him
Hier lang.
over there.
Komm schon.
Once he lands, I can kill him.
We have lost objective Duff.
But
Hopp, streng! Oh, nicht so schnell!
so what eventually was done about the horse archers, right? I'm not going to get into talking too much about the Ottomans. I could really talk about them forever. Eventually, in the
Vorwärts, rein!
yeah, in the 16th century, during the Italian Wars, the Italian Wars, by the way, were what the heck is shooting? Oh, whatever it was, it killed me. No, it was an explosion. It wasn't this guy's little bayonet gun. And he stole my horse. That son of a bitch. Son of a bitch stole my horse. If I could fly a plane, I'd grab the plane, but I'll leave that for people who know what they're doing. Because I'm just going to die instantly. The Italian Wars was like... the King of France, I believe it was, woke up one day and said to himself, hey, you know, my great aunt was once the Vice Countess or something of Milan. So that makes me the Count of Milan. I saw that. Still got here.
Versorg keine Wunden!
So that should make me the Viscount of Milan.
Erste Hilfe,
whatever.
greif zu!
So I'm gonna go over there and claim my birthright. And this was an unpopular move, especially the person who really didn't. The person who really didn't like it was the Holy Roman Emperor, right? Who the old joke was Holy Roman Emperor. Shit. Let's get some. Let's make a little space.
Maschinengewehr gesichtet!
Guys,
Oh man, who got me? Oh, somebody from behind. That's how it often goes. So
You guys want to take C?
this is how intermixed everything is, right? In lineages of nobility, the Holy Roman Emperor sends his son to go fight the French in Italy. Now his son is the King of Spain. So he sends the King of Spain, who's his son, to go and to go fight the King of France, who's not his son, in Italy, which is neither one of those two places. Right? The Holy Roman Empire, this part is like at this time is like parts of Italy, and it's parts of Italy and Spain's involved.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu, Mann!
And Germany and parts of Germany and parts of Italy, parts of Spain, or all of Spain. Oh, what the heck is this?
Wir machen Erste Hilfe!
So they've got to go fight, and so the Spanish now are fighting the French in Italy with Germany's from Sweden and for Switzerland, Ireland. So it's really like, you know, an international affair. Of course, they're just mercenaries, so it's not like they're representing the nation. But I'm gonna die for Residence, dude. Yeah. So, some of the artillery in your game sounds like this thing where the fucking sun explodes in that new game I picked up. Jump scare after jump scare. Which is that new game? I know you mentioned it. You said it was like Factorio. I remember you said it was like Factorio. But I never played Factorio, so I don't know. But, yeah, the artillery is serious. I love artillery. It's so cool. Let's take C. Let's go take C. Let's ask for orders.
Unsere Befehle, Feldwebel!
Alright, there was a rocket gun in there. Damn, rocket guns are strong. So, what's the point of this story, right? How does it relate to horse archers? Well, what the Spanish do is they've got some, you know, they've got some firearms. They've got pikes. I just can't like I know that they're not really wearing my allergies are really bad. I feel like Zizek star rupture because the star it ruptures, you see? Yeah, I see why they would call that. That's a good name. I feel like Zizek. So what happened in Spain in the 16th century was that they were fighting the Italians, and so they had their pikemen and the pikes and the old time muskets. They put them together all together in one big combined arms unit, and it was. I'm trying to remember the name of the battle. It was the Battle of Greatly or so on or something. And so
Erste Hilfe!
these
Ich hoffe, das Zeug nützt was.
at least I'm loud. I'm cracking myself. That's what's important. That I have a good time.
We have taken
Alright,
objective Charlie.
Sergeant,
Gibt's neue Befehle? Und? Wie lauten unsere Befehle?
So I should say that warfare at this time is kind of a rock, paper, scissors. Where you have... Oh, shit. Can I go, please? Thank you.
Hier, Erste Hilfe.
Where you've got pikemen, really, really long spears, right? You're talking like 16-foot spears. You've got...
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Out of the way.
Ich sehe mir die Wunde mal an.
You got pikemen. You've got your artillery, or your, I mean, I guess kind of what I mean is you have your missile troops. Can't let our artillery
Erobert das Ziel!
So you got your missile troops, you've got your cavalry, and you've got your pikes. That wasn't a truck at all. It was just oh, that's not. That wasn't a log. That was a human being with a gun. How many beavers have ever said that?
Spawn in, battery acid.
So your infantry, and so on and so on. And so your archers are going to be able to take out your infantry. The infantry can't do much. They're too slow. They're going to try to run at the archers, but they're not going to make it there. Archers and handgunners, right? They're not going to make it there because they're not moving quickly enough. And so the archers is the scissor to the paper of the, or to the rock, the paper to the rock of the infantry. Rock, paper, scissors is too complex for me. But you know who can get there really, really quickly is cavalry. They get there quick, fast, and then hurt. I switched to the correct position. I can see this guy. But I can't, so yeah. Oh, there goes a point. So, yeah, the cavalry can run right up on him, only get shot a couple of times, and absolutely massacre the archers. Because they're not famous for wearing a lot of armor. The pikes, though, being really, really long spears, are really, really good against cavalry. Because it's hard to convince horses to run into things, to run into solid objects. And to a horse, 20, 30, 40 men standing all together with spears. Oh, it's this asshole. I did not notice him. Am I blind? Yeah, I kind of am. He was standing too still for me to notice him. I'm like, that guy wasn't standing still. I did notice him, but he had a machine gun. So you've got these spear, like upon spear, right? So you're talking about, since they're so long, you got the first 4 or 5 ranks maybe, where the first spearhead of the first guy, right behind it is the next spearhead, and then right behind that is the next spearhead, right behind that is the next spearhead. And so you can really make a wall of spearheads, and it's very, very difficult to do anything about. We're taking here, we're losing here. Let's keep up the pressure.
Erobert das Ziel!
Let's keep up pressure on the D so that E can be taken more easily.
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon!
Let's go. Take D, take D.
There's somebody here. Maybe they just died, but... Should I get into a sniper fight with that sniper? Probably not. But if he can duck his head, then... So that's the scissor to the paper of the cavalry, and of course the infantry gets taken out by the archers. So that's the cycle. So you have these big blocks, these big long lines, left and right wings of battle, and all that. And that's how the warfare was fought. But what happens is, what happens is what? I get poison gas. Yeah, ooh, that was a good timing. Alas,
We have taken
mortar.
objective Duff.
It was not the first and only shot. It was the first of many. So, what did the Spanish do? Right, getting to the point now. The Spanish, they mixed all their infantry together. They had their pikemen, and now when 2 pike units fight, they don't run at each other. It's not how it's done, because again, you've got a wall of spearheads. So it's hard to convince people. I mean, it's like I said, it's hard to convince horses to run at that. It's really hard to convince people to run at that.
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe.
So they don't want to run at it. So what 2 pike units do is they lower their, and this is where fear comes in too, right? They lower their pikes and they march at each other. And
Yeah, Lodge, who's that E?
It's like a game of
Steelers.
chicken. So you got these 2 pike formations walking at each other, and whoever looks like they're not going to turn away wins, because the other people do not want to walk into a whole pike formation. So they turn. They turn away.
Is that where the
Feindliches
cannon?
Flugzeug gesichtet.
And they run. And so that's how that battle is won. And so the Swiss
Rüber da.
were really, really good at this. They had this down to like a science. Nobody could march at people better and with more of an air of
Und hopp, alter Junge.
menace than this was.
Okay. Almost hit me.
So good, in fact, that the Pope eventually hired them. And to this day, the Pope still has Swiss Guard.
Langsam.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Hey,
Well,
gehen wir.
I'm in an open field with no
Return
cover
to the
whatsoever.
combat area.
And I'm running away from the whole battle. And my horse got killed. Oh, that was fun. So eventually, yeah, sometimes they would come to blows, right? And what would happen would be that they would what would happen is they would slowly intermingle the spears, and then you want to like aim the correct one.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Come on, reload quicker. Come on! Oh, Mamma Mia. Ah, got it. Okay. Switch. Sweet. Alright, that's a shabby. We switch okay, you do the repair and I'll watch your back. So they would slowly walk at each other, intermingle their spears, and then kind of spikes, and then kind of like they're heavy. You can't really carry those. You gotta kind of like step into them. But then, what would happen too is that you've got some guys that are really specialists, right? You got the Germans had these famous guys, double soldiers, kind of big double. They had these big hands, big hands with big swords. You could even put hands that were called Zweihanders. Oh, this thing's gonna explode.
Revive. Spaz frag.
Du bist verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen.
So, of course, Spanish had big swords too, but they're called montantes, and not Spanish. Alright, this whole thing is being shelled. They know what's going on.
Verteidigt das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann.
You also had royal arrows, which are shield. And either way, you got like close melee attacks. You have stuff besides.
We have taken objective Edward.
Guys and res my team, but no, I was not the hero. I did only, what I could do. So
We have lost objective Edward.
yeah, they've got swords, right? And they go in a really good movie that shows this is called A La Triste, based off of a series of books whose main character is called A La Triste. Of course, the A La Triste books happen in like the 1700s. So these swordsmen, they they crawl under, they walk under the pikes, like under the canopy of pikes with swords. And if they can get over to the other pikemen, then they can just kill them, because you have to drop your pike and draw your short sword and start having to fight. So of course now both pike units would deploy their guys, and they would be having sword fights underneath the canopy of pikes. So what did the Spanish do? Finally getting to it. That they mixed everybody together. They put their shield guys in front, pike guys behind, and gun guys, or shields, guns, and pikes. And they just mix their whole army together. There's an interesting kind of use of a tactic called the denied flank, where normally if you've got a whole army lined up, right, one big long line, with the denied flank, I take my whole army and I stack it all to the side. Then I charge you, then I attack you. And what happens is that half of your army now
Das ist schon verdammt. Ja.
has to fight my whole army. And once, that guy, he's stuck up. Once my whole army hits half your army, not only are they going to die quicker, but when you outnumber the enemy, it's such an overwhelming force that that you take less casualties too. And so, by the time the other wing of battle is turned to fight your army, well, the first wing is dead now. And
Hier, erste
We are
Hilfe.
losing.
Das Ziel dort erobert.
so now it's again another same situation. Half their army versus the whole of your army. You just do it again. So when they have this, the Spanish, they break their infantry up into three. A third pikes, a third missile troops, a third shields, or halberds, or what have you, like close quarters. And they call it a tercio, because tercio means a third. But you mix everybody together, and now you've got a rock with a scissor tied to it, and whatever it is that comes with the unit is going to get hurt, because you've got every answer to this army now of units. And so cavalry can't charge it, infantry can't charge it, and archers can't. I mean, you're going to have just as tough a time to fight archers as they have their own archers. They can't just sit back and shoot. They can't sit back and shoot at the archers. Rather, the archers can't sit back and shoot because they're each going to be lost. I wonder how close. Because we lost my leg, 17 points. Because the tercio is going to come marching at you. You can't just sit there. And so, horse archers have difficulty against us because by now you have guns, and so the guns are gonna really take out your horses and all that. Horse riflemen still existed, right? Like routers, I think they were called. The Dutch would call them, and carabiners, or and so on. Musketeers, like the Three Musketeers, was a famous. Sorry, somebody's messaging me, and I'm very distracted. The Three Musketeers, or I mean, in the book, I know there's four of them because of D'Artagnan, but he's the main character. So anyway, the Musketeers are a cavalry unit. They are meant to. They're not regular fusilier or infantry. They are okay. How do I get a tank? Oh, I did it. No, I did not do it. Oh, thank me. Okay. Alas, we'll try to get a tank later. Am I still in?
Conquistiamo l'obiettivo.
Oh, we're Italian. What was I saying? I'm so lost in the story. Oh, the Musketeers, right. They're not meant to walk around with guns. They're meant to ride into battle on the back of a horse.
Ragazzi, è un bombardiere nemico.
Get to an advantage position, and then get off their horse.
Rischiamo di perdere
and
l'obiettivo,
shoot.
difendiamolo.
Ooh, that guy live? We could take that turret, that would be nice. So yes, the musketeers, kind of like horse archers. They shoot and they get off the. Is he hitting the gun side? Very confusing. And so the tercio was like an undefeated style of fighting that the Spanish adopted. Like in Europe, I mean, they even brought it. This is during the time of, the conquest of the New World. Of course. Why did I just miss every shot?
Granata fumogena in partenza! Cassetta medica, ecco!
Porco Dio, load quicker.
Vuoi che ti curi? Cassetta medica per te, amico.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Shot me through the damn window. I feel like you remember in The Wizard of Oz, and the guy, he looks at the thing and he's like, "Oh, what do you want?" But it's actually the wizard. Anyway, so horse archers, yeah. And so the tercio was like this undefeated style of fighting for a long time, from like the 1500s to the 1700s. Almost 300 years of being nobody could do anything about it. And of course, the natives that were being completely murdered and exploited, they don't, they're not going to be able to fight a tercio. It's not. But even in Europe, they couldn't do anything about it. So does the standoff assault tank come with? I want to remember the one that heals people. That's the tank I'm interested in finding. We have two tanks though. The chances that a third one is going to pop up are very low. So let's go over here. What the heck? Oh, the artillery gun that I was standing next to. That's not. That's against the Geneva Convention for sure. But eventually, what happened is, guns got much better, and nobody used pikes anymore. It's like not. It was like it fell out of. Technology moved on, and so the French and the Dutch in the Netherlands, they eventually, the guns are so good. They're like, well, instead of having a third guns and a third guys with shields and a third guys with spears, let's just give everybody guns. Fuck it, and then we'll fight in lines, and that's like the Napoleonic style of fighting that came out, and that's what. Should I try plane? Let's try plane. Let's go fighter plane. Why not? Just for fun. First person mode? Oh, I guess we do. Ow. This is why I don't plane. This is why. Oh, see, I'm already gonna crash. You're gonna fly off the map.
Return to the combat area.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna crash. Oh, I'm not a good pilot. No, I am definitely not the Red Baron. But I know I can. Run. Oh, in the tutorial,
Return
it's
to the
not first person. Oh, he had a back gunner, probably. All right, this is why I don't plane. All right, I tried. I tried my best. Yeah, we'll go from C to B. So, anyway, yeah. So just line infantry with guns eventually is what led to the downfall of the tercio.
We are losing
Bombardiere
objective
nemico.
Charlie.
So that's the story of horse archers and how they dominated for like ever. Don't worry, buddy, I'm saying we can stab you with this
Posso
needle.
curare quelle ferite.
See, little crack never hurt anybody. This thing is like making me turn my head against this. Okay, they got me after all. I don't know why I thought that he was going to stay back and let me hide and heal myself, but I was foolish to think such a thing. And right up to World War I, I mean, in World War II, there was still a cavalry charge. The last cavalry charge was in World War II. But in World War I, for certain, there was cavalry. And the people in the cavalry had guns. Just another kind of horse archer, you know. But Europeans don't really horse archer. That's not what they do. That's not how they're wired. Not how they're built.
Ecco una
They don't
cassetta
like
medica.
it. They don't want to do it. But it is the Eastern way of fighting. Even samurai. Oh shit! Don't you do it! Sorry.
Ecco una cassetta medica.
I did shoot that guy in the ass in there. You're right. Sorry.
Ecco qui, cassetta medica.
Did I not get him? George,
Ti
get
hanno
up.
ferito,
Come on.
lascia che ti curi.
Okay, we've opened the door, Lyle.
Cassetta medica. Rimettiti in sesto. Vuoi che curi le tue ferite?
Let's go inside and get away from you. Oh, he caught me with the knife, not the survival knife. Okay, pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty fun. All right, let's do it again. We lost C.
Difendiamo l'obiettivo!
Difendiamo. Okay, that whole guy had armor. That's pretty cool. That's a cool holdover of the Renaissance to the Industrial Age. They're still using that heavy armor in battle. That's pretty cool. Okay, we lost E. We lost. Well, we got A, and we're gonna have to make the best of it. We need to take B.
Quello è l'obiettivo, dobbiamo conquistarlo!
Go to the objective and we'll be able to take it. My Italian is not so good. It's like my mom and dad who speak Italian.
Ho individuato un aereo
I'm
nemico!
not smart enough. Or they didn't bother to be. They try. I grew up in a house speaking Spanish, Italian, French. And you'd think I would know these languages, right? But no. No. Not me. Somebody who speaks two languages bilingual, right? So I got Spanish and English, more or less. Somebody who speaks three languages, trilingual. But somebody who only speaks one language, American. That's what they call it.
Ehi, vedo un bombardiere nemico!
An enemy bomber.
Sei ferito? Ti rimetterò in sesto io! Cassetta medica, ecco!
Alright, we can't go this way. Nice.
Forza con la cassetta medica!
Ladies and gentlemen. There's still gas in there, bro. And that's a grenade, too. Okay, armor, machine gun, go.
Lascia che ti rimetta in piedi.
Good job, Sophie. Let's put some pressure on you. Oh, well, almost killed him. On fire, and I'm dead. All right. That's brutal. And somebody goes, no honor or morals. I've been on this team all around. Well, let me see what kind of vitriol. You know what? I'll take it. Let me not look at what kind of vitriol people are saying in the comments. It's better for everybody. We'll just pretend they don't exist. I should have thought. Use my brain. Maybe drop some
Cassetta
timeline
medica per te.
or something. Really, I don't even see the guy. The guy's like a ghost. I was like looking at the. Oh, maybe he just. No. He had to have peeked because he hit me with the machine gun. Alright, we'll go here. We'll get dynamite. And we'll get an AA rocket. Yeah.
The enemy has the upper hand.
Didn't get away quite enough. Didn't get away quite enough to get away from that bomber. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go over here. Hopefully we live long enough to Glass taken out. They had us on the flank. Is that still that? Yeah, that's that heavy machine gun guy who got me before. You versus foe, 0 to 2. All right. Anybody close it? Oh, okay. This guy, he is jumping out of an airplane. I think. All right. So like spawn in, and there's a huge explosion. What was that? We're behind that place.
Là! Conquistiamo l'obiettivo!
All right, conquistiamo l'obiettivo. Conquistiamo l'obiettivo.
Che si dice?
Che si dice? What do you hear? What do you say?
We have taken objective Duff.
Nice. Okay.
We have an airship en route.
See if I can't get close enough to that guy. Drop a dynamite on him.
Le cariche sono tutte
We
pronte!
have taken objective Edward.
A little too late, but you know what? I had the spirit. We were trying. We tried our best. And we took heat, so that's good.
Noi difenderemo l'obiettivo!
Caught up by rocks.
Our airship has arrived.
Damn, they took me out. Oh, the guy who was lying down was not dead. Okay. Oh, there are two medics that are leapfrogging off each other. Oh, that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. And we're behind by a little less than 100 points.
We have lost objective Duff.
Stuff.
Carro nemico individuato!
didn't see that tank there. Oh no, that was the tank I was walking away from. I had the tank to my back. Not good, not good. That's alright. Well, it looks like we've got the skies, so I'm not going to worry about the AA gun. We'll go with the anti-tank rocket. And actually, we're going to switch back to medic, because we were trying to unlock that gun, so we need medic kills. And with the blimp right above objective B,
Forza, conquistiamo l'obiettivo!
we can damage the gun and reinforcements.
Là! È un aereo nemico!
How do you want to Hey, that's fun. I got an assist there. I helped. I'm shooting at it. Nice, perfect. Just what we needed. Behind now, but 208 points. I really like behind. And our airship is taking a lot of damage. We may take the holy shit, look out! Oh, there was a dude hiding there? Oh man, and he had heavy armor too. I don't know if I was gonna be able to take him out. But that's wild. I did not see this dude. I did not see him. Let's bring a grenade. A grenade might help us. A good one. Oh, a tank.
C'è un aereo, attenzione!
Is this poison gas? Oh no, it's merely, oh that's cool. It's merely smoke. Did I need it too much or not enough? Alright, that's fine. Somebody hit me right in the ass. I don't know what it was that hit. Oh, you know, I probably ran over a mine. That's what it was. Thanks for the help back, buddy. Was that too fun? Quite hit it.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Get your motorcycle on. Sure. There you go. That's how you do that. You get your little fucking car out of my way, bro. Oh, that guy. Normally, I don't like to engage in a tank fight like that, unless I know I'm going to win it. But I couldn't maneuver away from there. If I backed up, he would have had a better angle on me, and I was already caught. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. That tank. Oh, that's gonna crash, isn't it? What the hell? Yeah, look at it. Look at it falling like a leaf. Oh, it's beautiful. I feel like
We are losing objective Charlie.
I feel like oh, I don't know. Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. You know, watching the feather fall down. Damn, we really is like the Australia of Risk in this game.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Ho individuato un aereo nemico. Medico, laggiù!
I don't see the tank that being out of position. Wasting my bullets on that one. I need to be paying attention. Just to get bayoneted, as well I deserve. Just walking back to medic. And we are trying to take the let's see if we can do it. What's that? Oh, that whole bomber. Okay. That was pretty rough. Okay. One more push. Once more to the breach. And we're not really... Oh, okay. Well, that was it. All right, that was pretty rough, and it's the game is over, and it's already midnight, so it's time to end the stream. Thank you all for joining me once again. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next Tuesday, and I'll come up with some other hopefully interesting topic by then. All right, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.